Welcome back, welcome back. Today, we're gonna dabble onto this mind state of the high value man. And it's really not all black men that do this. I'm sure all men in general that may be high value, you know? Don't think like this. And I'm gonna show how black women, you know, your chances for this good man thing, and I guess relying on high value men to give you this happiness. Well, I'm gonna let Cam Newton explain what all the other guys that would, don't explain. Like, like maybe Kev Samuels, he was kind of nice about it. He's not no millionaire guy, so he explained having the money on a certain level, you know? Now, this guy's a millionaire, he's famous, he's fucking, these are the men that I don't know, women think there's a lot of. I would like to give respect and fair use to Rick's reaction. This is where I'm finding this video. I could have went to the original, but I like to use this video because this is a young man, and Cam Newton's a older, famous man, and I'm a middle age. I'm 42, so it's like a whole bunch of black people all at once, right? Looking and reacting to each other, and then we got a high value woman or educated black woman that basically with the feminism mind, sort of, but I don't want to call her a fem mind. It's more she's just, grown up in the world and she's seeing things and she makes her observation of how, men with money are not morally correct. And then, Cam's gonna like let her know the truth about reality. And then I'm gonna chime in and judge everybody.
I'm having a hard time to believe a very educated, a very attractive woman out of 41 years have not met Mr. Right. Mm-hmm. That's a...
Oh, Cam. Come on, bro. What do Cam be wearing, fam? Ain't no way he walked out the house and thought that shit was cool, bro. He took too many hits, bro. He took way too many hits. But she do look attractive, though, man. 41. Ooh. 40.
Now,
Man, what?
this young man ain't
He
lying.
took too many hits, bro. He took way too...
Like, Cam, I understand his dress, but like my G, like you be suspect. I'm gonna leave it at that. Look how fine she is. She 41 years old. Oh my God. Age 5. But, now, I'm no one to judge. I can't say my dress is, but that, yo, dog, you got fucking leggings on. You're a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? You be wearing some shit. Like, you be wearing some outfits, bro. Like, the costume shit, some of the shit you be wearing, it be whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're a millionaire. What the fuck, man? I'd be wilding out and have some crazy shit, too. You know what I mean? But leggings, then you're crossing your legs like that and shit, and then the you be doing suspect shit, bro. And I understand we live in a world where that don't mean don't mean nothing. But, you know, then you got the young niggas running their mouth about you. So, you know, to close that gap of young people cracking on the olders or the brokies cracking on the rich dudes, or, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just reaching.
Too many hits. She do look attractive though, man. 41. Ooh. 41?
That's enough time to find a lot of things out.
I bet.
Really it is.
And yet,
41 years?
Mm-hmm.
no kids,
Mm-hmm.
single.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, but I am saying,
Mm-hmm.
are women's expectations unrealistic?
Now, I really believe that their expectations ain't unrealistic. It's not, you know what I mean? It's realistic. It's just they don't understand men don't give a flying fuck about that once they become millionaires. All of that fucking moral shit and all that. I'm a good man, and you see him on TV and the PR camp and the fucking bullshit you watch about he's a football player, they're millionaire men that had to, you know, they're gonna fucking do whatever they want to do. Stop believing what they appear to be on TV and realize that, you know, their actions show what type of lifestyle they're gonna live, and there's nothing you can do about it.
No, I'm gonna say, like I said on Nick, the question shouldn't be why isn't a woman of age, of success, of a certain caliber not married with kids. The question should be, why are people rushing to the altar just to become divorcees or baby mamas and baby daddies? I think if anything,
I mean, I don't believe you should rush into marriage at all, because yeah, divorce is really high, but people are really getting divorced for stupid fucking reasons. And you know, you people appear to be the upper class. I'm in a one bedroom. I'm in a room. Not even in a bedroom. Like I'm low class. You get it? This fucking kid is living better than me. This fucking kid's smarter than me. He has his nice setup and everything, computer shit going. I'm on a fucking broken phone. Now, yous are the high society, right? Now I want you to take a fucking listen to what the ones yous fucking want to compete with, and let's see how they think about getting married. And you know, this is gonna be really harsh, so brace yourself, cause they're kind of talking about me, the brokey, but both of you motherfuckers sound and live the way they're about to insult me.
He's always talking about, you know, certain African Americans deserve to be deleted, you know, when they encounter the police, like Sonia Massey. But he didn't realize
Not this part.
that the people that he was trying to
There you
help
go.
or trying to impress said this. He's not trying
Keep trying to impress motherfuckers.
to help. He thinks he can be them. He has an identity crisis going on.
Yeah, I
He
think
wants
so.
to be accepted so bad that he's willing to do what it takes. It's about him.
He even asked us, he's like, if I kind of break the rules, just hit me up about it, guys, you know. And I agree with him. Like, we gain nothing. Like, when he comes in, they talk nice. They're like, oh, look, white people deserve their space, and can't we just be friends, and blah, blah, blah. But then later that night, they're just behaviour. You know, I think it was you, Comfy, that was speaking about that guy where he's, like, against the Jews and all that. And a half an hour later, he posted, like, yeah, as many as you can, and just full behaviour.
Myron Gaines. Yeah. Myron Gaines.
The worst thing he said was, don't marry a girl until you're 35. What a retarded thing to
Yeah, what a stupid idea.
So higher class white people believe if you try to get married at 35, you're a fucking retard. He said you're retarded. You're a retard. I'm lower class and I even know that. It's dangerous to have kids at an older age. Doesn't matter how much fucking money you got. What are you talking about? If you're a woman, you're not probably gonna have kids. You're done. You want to make strong, healthy people. That's why you have children at a fairly young age, but where you're kind of old. Oh yeah, like 25, 27, when you're a fully functional adult. You know? But you gotta kind of like be raised to want to have a family and give a shit about your people. That's why you're actually gonna go through it and stay with the person and shit, because it's not just a you thing. Right? I think that's how normal people would, you know, it's not a white thing, it's not a black thing, it's not a moral thing, because you know, like the Bible and stuff, that you fools will mention, but can't even remotely live up to it. You're too busy trying to be high value.
We need to be teaching our society, take your time, young man or young woman, so that you can get to know not just this person, but yourself first, so that you can choose a life partner, not that that person...
27 years and you didn't figure out who the fuck you are? Well, other people, the people you're trying to pretend to be like and be high value, you know, be classy, talk all correct. Right? You got all that down, but you just don't even know how to make families so you can continue being high class. What's the fucking point of pretending then? You might as well go back to being middle class and have families. Oh yeah, that's not good enough.
Isn't exempt to divorce, instead of rushing to the altar just to become a divorcee or a baby mama and have multiple kids by multiple women.
Pick people you like, not because they look good.
Just to say you have broken families everywhere. I don't see no benefit in that. I believe, like I tell my brother, he's in here, Shane, all the time, and who's 31 with no kids and doing well for himself.
I wonder why.
Take your time. You don't need to rush to an altar just to divorce this woman. And another thing is people who actually feel high valued within themselves, not financially. Internally, they feel high valued. They're not rushing to have a wife or a husband.
Oh, really? Let me back that up real quick, because all these people that are being racist right now, do you think they're broke? It's not even about what they're saying. Their shit's not even really racist if you really think about it. I mean, the nigger words and all that, that's one thing, but I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't care about none of that. Only thing I care about is what they say about when you should have babies and why. All that other shit doesn't matter.
Half an hour later, he posting like, yeah, as many as you can, and just full behaviour.
Myron Gaines. Yeah. Myron Gaines.
The worst thing he said was, don't marry a girl until you're 35. What
Cam Newton.
Yeah, what a stupid and then just full behaviour.
Who's dumb bitch?
Myron Gaines. Yeah. Myron Gaines.
The worst thing he said.
Replace the name with Cam Newton or this silly ass bitch. Or anybody that thinks fucking whatever. Now their opinion don't really matter, right? You don't need to give a fuck about, you know, anybody's opinion. But sometimes people are haters and hate, but you can still say shit that means like the truth, and that's real. You know? I can hear a racist say things and be like, you know what, this motherfucker's actually right. Fuck. Fuck you, but I gotta work on that.
Was, don't marry a girl until you're 35. What a retarded thing to do.
Yeah, what a stupidest thing ever, man.
That's why we're talking. This is what we were saying yesterday. Like, at the end of the day, they're like you. They're low control. Even if they say a few things that are based or whatever by our standards, don't fall for it. Don't think that they're on our side. Oh, based. It's just not happening. You know what I mean? Though, this is what we think. Even if they say a few things that are based or whatever by our standards, don't fall for it. Don't think that they're on our side. Oh.
Pathetic. Pathetic. Makes me wonder sometimes. It really does. Oh boy. Come on.
Facts.
the expense of divorce just to feel like they've added value to themselves.
Facts.
Because
Facts.
it's a deficit if you're marrying for the wrong purposes. It's an
Facts.
asset if you're marrying.
Yeah, this little nigga. Facts.
From a place of creating a family, of creating stability, of raising kids who can see this thing move and this house not be homeless, but this house have wealth in it, the real wealth that actually sustains. And so for me, I'd rather take my time choosing than end up doing time because I'm making wrong decisions. I'm good.
Say less.
Nice.
Next question.
Great answer. Great answer all around. Totally relatable.
Totally relatable. Just wait till you're older, until you know you're 40 and you can't have kids, and then the high value man will have he'll marry you.
It can go. It can go for both genders. She's 41. Personally, I feel like at the end of the day, I'm not a woman, so if she know that everything still work fine and everything work, if she don't want kids, you don't even know she want kids.
It doesn't matter. She can't have them. She's done.
So I mean, it makes sense at the end of the day. It can add up. 41. That's not bad. She's single. She attractive, but she could definitely get a dude right.
Yeah, she definitely can. She's highly attractive. She's, you know what I mean? Like, but she's attracted to.
Now, no question. No, I know for a fact she can. It's one right here.
You'll be waiting for a long time, little man.
How young are you willing to go?
Ooh, I love that. See, now this is when the conversation
Come on.
gets good.
Come on now. We want to know that.
I'm gonna.
Because, look, I told you not.
Listen.
Well.
Hold on.
Come on.
What?
Because
You going or I'm going? Who going first?
you. I mean.
So I'm willing to. I think. Late 20s.
Man, this is where you turn
He said late 20s, dog.
The TV off.
Well, he still think he got a chance.
All the way up. Go ahead.
Late 20s would be the youngest. However,
We got to put a number on that, though. Like you 27, 26.
27-ish.
X's.
Hey,
But
we in the dough.
again, it
Yeah. Look, I still got a chance.
depends on the maturity level of that man.
But this is where I'm glad you said that.
Yeah.
But
This is where reality and the high value man brings reality to little niggas like him, and he's gonna be so insulted. Kim's gonna get nothing but hate after this. Cause it's all psychological warfare and dumb shit we do to each other. We're trapped in a fucking game. It's the fucking funniest thing watching this shit now. Once you can see it, it's fucking hilarious.
Baited you. I knew where we were going.
Your patience.
She said I dated you.
This is where
I baited you. I knew where we were going.
your
baby.
patience
Okay.
has
Be there.
I was gonna tweet.
to give him the
100%.
patience to bring his value
Yeah.
up, or his function up to his
100%. 100%.
Right.
100%.
But
100%.
so now
100%.
100%
Yeah.
is too.
100%.
A woman
Yeah.
who has high value will not entertain or be patient with a guy that does not have
Yeah, especially if she has certain
100%.
100%. She will.
That's
Especially if she has certain especially if she has certain criterions that she knows most men of her age won't meet.
that's what I'm
Yes,
trying-
she has to.
So therefore, I'm telling you,
If
a
that's what
man
she
of
wants.
His dreams are crushed, but he can't figure it out yet. But he understands what those words mean. If you, as a woman, go up, you'll never accept any man that's below you. Once you reach your high value level, you have to deal with high value men and their rules, because you will not accept men under you, and you have the right to do that.
high
She has
value
to.
is a transactional type of thing. So to your point, it's like, I know, I look at you, I look at women all the time. I have a beautiful
You heard what he said, right?
and of high value it's a transactional type of thing. So to your point, it's like, I know, I look at you, I look at.
Now he's about to big dog me and Little Man and every podcaster, every YouTuber. He about to show y'all the real difference in real nigga shit. But he's about to show you, you know, high value men are little fucking kids.
Therefore, I'm telling you,
If
a
that's what
man
she
of high
wants, she has
value
to.
it's a transactional type of thing. So to your point, it's like, I know, I look at you, I look at women all the time. I have a beautiful establishment that we're in right now.
Right.
Fellowship. It garners a consumer that's about their business.
Mm-hmm.
This is not
Facts. When you look at his shit, you see, you know, he got the library back there, he got the chairs, like this thing got like $1 million, fucking $2 million setup. Period. If you say this nigga shit his stage and shit ain't swagging, you a hater. You wish your shit was looking like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm back here with a fucking lava lamp doing my best. Got this young black man in here fucking with a fucking gaming chair and a fucking wall. You know what I'm saying? We both of us wish we had a set like that. We wouldn't even know what to fucking do on that set. You know what I mean? You don't believe me? Watch how he explains further.
Absolutely.
hookah smoking and standing on couches
Right.
and you know
Twerking
sex.
and
No,
doing
no,
all-
it's
right.
not that.
Right.
This is sugar daddy's addy.
Yikes.
This is
Absolutely.
not hookah smoking and standing on couches
Right.
and you know
Twerking
sex.
and
No,
doing
no,
all-
it's
right.
not that.
80% of YouTubers and these motherfuckers got money. These niggas is making money and they still doing bum nigga shit. Still dusty ass regular fucking frat boy parties with mics and shit. Dusties. Running around saying high value and day-to-day. You're a fucking commoner. You have money. You have a commoner's fucking mind.
Right.
This is sugar daddy's addy in here. This is businesswoman. No, you need to. We need to get this on right.
Oh,
I
no.
see it happen.
Yeah.
Oh, so many times.
Wow.
I mean, he's a fucking football player turned sports announcer, I believe. I don't really follow football, but I'm sure that's where he gets his ability to speak. Like, he's not like a regular fucking athlete. You know, he's not shy to being kind. So when he got out of that, he said, I'm gonna use my fame and my fucking mouth to know how to talk in front of camera. I'm gonna use my money and I'm gonna muscle these other motherfuckers out of the game. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing these dudes can do. I'm automatically getting a spot down there. There's nothing. Kev Samuels, the fuck out of here. I'm gonna blow that shit out the water.
Dress code. You're not coming in here with Jordans and flip flops. Like you can't do that. You can't disrespect.
But you could come up in that bitch with some female leggings on.
Yeah, he has millions of dollars, and if he wants, he'll take her in the back room, the woman that you're gawking over, and he'll have his way with her. With those leggings on. Yes. Yes, he can. Is it clownish? Hey, yeah, but he has fucking money. It doesn't matter. He can do whatever he wants. Women don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if you're a goofy ass nigga when you have money. If you're a goofy ass nigga when you're broke, you're a goofy ass nigga that's broke. You niggas really still think that you gotta have all this charm and all this shit that he's doing, all this smooth talking. It's all fucking acts. All men are the same, with or without money. The money allows you to do what the fuck you want to do. Why? Because now you have money, so no matter what, there's a woman that doesn't give a fuck about you. She wants the money. And because there's multiple of them and they'll pretend to give a fuck about you, women that want men that like that, they want to get in on that. Because the bitches are pretending. So they're like, I'll be real. But they're not realizing in their mind, this nigga's like, oh shit, I got all the bitches now. It doesn't even fucking matter what oh yeah, it's the money. And I don't know which one of these bitches is the money hungry ones or the ones that actually want to just be with a man with money so they can create legacy and all these other bullshits. So what I'm gonna do is whatever the fuck I want to do. Not beat for the fucking games.
Alright, well, this nigga 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". He dressing like he a 5'9" female, bro. That's
Yeah, chill before you come and fuck your grandmother or your mom's or some shit. You know, you do realize he could just come right where you are, find out who you are, and then sleep with your mother. One nighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta realize, you're talking about a man that could just throw money around like it's nothing. And he'll invite your fucking mother on the show and have her gawking. Have you feeling stupid.
shit crazy.
The altitude.
Yeah, the culture of what's here.
You see what I'm
100%.
saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with that, I know and I understand a lot of people see my situation and I think that I'm not high function.
What situation?
See my situation. That's a very vague question, and it's for you
What
to even,
situation are you referring to that they're looking at and thinking is not high function?
just my life.
Your life entirely, or your life in
My life,
relationships?
my life.
See, don't deflect. Let's stay here. Your life entirely, or your life in relationships?
Both really.
And they think that.
That's why he said my life. His life incorporates his everything. They look at his life and judge him. Like, you know, they judge you, and me, and him, and the people watching. Everyone gets judged. We all know it. We all do it. You know?
That you're low functioning.
No, I don't.
You just said people see your life and think you're not high functioning. The opposite of that would be low functioning.
No. Okay, so here you go. You're trying to take my intentions away from this. Is can I correct it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Or can I get?
Cam's kind of throwing me right now, bro. This is a fine woman in front of you. Act mature, bro.
He doesn't have to. You do. You have to impress her. He gets to do whatever the fuck he wants. He gets to say whatever the fuck he wants. And she will wait and listen. You would have got rushed or yelled at. Shut the fuck up. You don't understand the life difference.
What you mean? You taking this in weird for... Bro, just address your point. You being vague, bro. So she asking questions to dig into why you being vague and actually figure out what to address, and you still being vague with it.
He's being animated because he owns the set. He owns everything. Every moment is on his dime. It's called being a good host. You just jump right to the answers. Well, you know, show's over.
Come on, bro. You was a grown man. Let me find out this dully in front of you and you folding up.
Give you
Crazy.
Folding up. Yeah, he hurt your feelings with that, this is Sugar Daddy Land. He said, you can look at my set and see this ain't them other dudes. That hurt your feelings, didn't it?
Heck yeah.
So, I'm not married, right? I have beautiful children.
How many?
8.
Damn.
I didn't do my research. I thought it was 4, but 8. Okay.
No.
I didn't know. Hey, when you got the money, the Lord said you do what you do what the fuck you want to do. You can keep the motherfuckers alive, so ain't nobody can tell you nothing. So I would say, goddamn, you wailing, but you got the paper, so you know you've earned the right to do that.
Baby,
Cool.
it's
By how many women?
3. And this.
Now you wailing, but you know what I mean, like. Hey, you got the money. Like, once again, if you got the money to take care of them, you know what I mean? 3 is not too bad, you know what I mean? Future got like fucking 10 by 10 women or 10 by 5 women. I don't even know what the numbers with the, but he got money. He got money. that's why they have them babies, because women say, well, yeah, you know, I'll have another one. He can afford it.
Is the kicker.
Age is insane.
I want more.
Dang, what?
Now,
By multiple women? What's the intent?
I
You're
just
saying,
want
or by
God
your
to
wife?
bring them. I just want God to bring them.
Oh, okay. And you have, so you just.
Because my point is this. My desire to get married is lower than my fear of divorce.
Oh.
So, as you had said, Dr. Brian, you said it, I didn't say it, I will agree.
Oh, she's a doctor. God damn. What is it, like a death sentence becoming a black woman and being a high, like, it's like a death sentence for black women. I'm sorry to say this, but I keep seeing it all the time. Beautiful, educated, for real, black women with good jobs and shit. They got money, they look good, and they're done. They're 40. And they're like, why want a high value man? Use guys should, he's rich. You don't even want men like that no more. They got 8 kids and shit. I mean, some of them don't, and some of them don't want to do this because, you know, they're not. You know, they're not like that. They're, you know, but it's like, damn, if I see another woman that has the mind state of fuck you average niggas because I make more money than you, but I only settle for men that won't settle for me. Like, how don't you see that logic and just say, my career and my legacy of what I do is what I want, really. Just admit it. Or your legacy and your career and having a, like, you have to not get that the man that doesn't want you because they're not going to pick you. Like, I don't, like, this conversation shouldn't even take place.
I'm just taking my time.
You're not taking your time.
I am, though.
You're being very action-based. You're not taking your time.
He could do whatever you want. You can't.
You're being very action-based.
I'm taking my time.
You're being very action-based. You have 8 kids with 3 different women.
Yes.
You are creating, procreating, and multiplying. That is not taking your time. You're being very selectively active.
Because most millionaires that, you know, get rich, have a bunch of kids, and get married, they get divorced, and then really gotta pay for those kids extra money that they would have never paid, you know, taking care of those kids. They don't, no one takes care of kids with millions of dollars a year. That's not, no, it's not. And then, so what's happening is they're figuring out, if I make her my baby mother, she'll never leave me. She'll never find another man like me, and she knows it. If I make her my wife, she can divorce me, take half my money, and find a half a man, and still live the lifestyle she's living, and more, raping my money. So what I'm gonna do is make baby mothers. I'm taking it back to fucking ancient days. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm gonna have a bunch of kids, and because they're my baby's mothers, there's none of that, you know, they're gonna get what they get. They're not dumb. And he can afford it. And there's plenty of young women. Plenty of young women. He's black man. Black men are outnumbered by 2 million of their women. You understand that? Then all of the beautiful ones, all of the educated and average looking ones, all of the average looking ones and average whatever, all the ones that are not average looking but they're average people, all the ones below average people and they look good. All these stereotypes of women want the rich guys. So you outnumber those men even more by millions. Get it? He gets to pick from millions and millions and millions. And we live in a society where he can always find a young chick that'll be like, yo, I don't want to live here no more. All I have is my beauty. And he wants me to have a baby because he says I look exotic and different and fucking... I accept that. I don't want to live here no more. I don't want to be here no more. It's too hard.
Okay, so you're creating, and disclaimer, the kids are innocent, they are beautiful and amazing. Anything I say has nothing to do with them babies, because I can't wait to be a mom, and I love the kids, period. But you are proactively choosing where you want to be active at and where you want to take your time. You want to take your time in having a wife because of your own fears. But you will, and I say this with all respect and love, what I'm about to say next, okay, Cam? But you will selfishly create broken families, even if you're in their life and you're a proactive father, and I believe you're an amazing daddy. I can only imagine with just your presence and knowing you.
I thought only average men or brokies do that.
Thus far, but these families are still broken. Every child cannot have Papa in the house with them. So some child, if not all, will end up with some kind of deficit without daddy being there. Now, you chose to do that. I'm not saying you sat there and woke up one morning and said, I want to be selfish today, so I'm going to go make a baby. Not saying that at all. But those are selfish acts at the expense of your fear. So at what point do you feel the fear, do it anyways? And yeah, that is a low functioning behavior. To say that I am going to create these homes. Oh, let me go better. I'm going to build these houses and put kids and these beautiful women and kids in them, but I ain't going to create a home in them. I'm going to wait till I dissipate my fear to find a wife where I'm still going to be fearful with, because there's no such thing as not having some type of nerve or some type of feeling behind marrying somebody who you're spending your life with.
How long do you think he has to live? Another 100 years or something? Like, women really don't look at life for what it is. Like, he's probably got fucking, 20, 30 good years in him. That's some people's life. We get it? Well, about time he dies, his kids will be grown. If, he obviously takes care of himself. He's not fucking drugging and drinking. So he'll get a good, without accidents or some, some bullshit. So it's like, 30 years is not that long. And 30 years with different women you choose to be with. He's not going to obviously make choices of being with women that are going to have a baby with him, that are going to give him all these fucking problems. So it's like, what the fuck are you, like, women, I don't understand the logic that you really try to compete with a man that literally can, like, the old days never changed because women allow this. It's not because of the fucking man. The man just it's a fucking donkey and a carrot. And that's it. Like, what the fuck? You talk to the women. Asking the man, why do you do this? The only fucking answer he can actually really give you that makes sense is because women allow me to. Every other fucking thing else is just irrelevant, really.
And then I'm going to build a home with her while all these other beautiful babies have houses. That's completely unfair and it's selfish.
Damn, that's true. It is selfish. I always give men one chance. I give everybody one chance, not just men. One chance, one time to make the mistake. If you make the mistake again, that's on you. So the first baby with a baby mama, you don't want her. You saying fuck selling it down. You being selfish. At the end of the day, because it's being selfish. That kid needs you more than you should even want to be there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day,
most black kids don't even get to fucking be around their father by like a 80 to 90% rate, right? Even less get to say, my fucking dad's Cam Newton. That's getting them places. I don't give a fuck if my dad's Cam Newton and I never see this nigga. As long as that motherfucker allows me to say I'm Cam Newton's son. What the fuck are you talking about? Those kids are gonna fucking be good. He dies, they're getting fucking homes and estates and what the fuck are you people talking about? You think they're gonna be worrying about he didn't marry my mom and it wasn't honorable, or he made sure that I don't ever have to work again. I never have to worry about anything. This man put in so much fucking work. My life's gonna be easy. You think they're gonna be like, I'm gonna spit on his grave. You was a piece of shit. I mean, if he's a piece of shit father and all those things, maybe. But when I look back at my father, I'm like, damn, dog, you could at least like called. Give a fuck if you was around, nigga. I just need to hear your voice a couple times, a couple letters, a couple of people gotta start understanding what really matters to like life. I'm not agreeing with his actions. If he takes care of his fucking responsibility and his kids, who the fuck is anybody to say this is how you should? Cause one, you dumb fucks have talked that Bible shit, and the Bible says he could do that. The fuck are you talking about? Bible says you could have kids if you have the money to take care of them. Now you're supposed to be marrying these women, but what are you gonna be mad at him for not following that rule when
It's a selfish act, Bob.
When majority of us are not following other rules and all like the 40-year-old, 42-year-old woman, you're not supposed to be not married. You're supposed to be married. So when people start saying these selfish words and these moral things, you get your morals from the Bible. And majority of us are not doing the things. So stop picking and choosing.
Putting the baby in her, knowing she gonna carry the baby through and not being there for the baby. But I give everybody one. When you do it again and again and again, he said he got 8 kids, 3 baby mamas. So multiple of them got multiple kids with him, where he not active. He think the trade off is money, which is money is cool. If you rich and you got kids, that's cool.
So what about when people were tribal? They were fucking deadbeat dads doing that. There was a lifestyle built around that, right? Back in the day, the strongest motherfuckers, the leaders, they had multiple babies with multiple women. They were deadbeats, right? They were pieces of shit because they wasn't always there. Everything you fucking idiots say, you just have to realize we're here because of those things. You're fucking morons. We designed you should only be with one person. Life's supposed to fucking The further you go back, people were not living like that. Everybody's with this fucking, we gotta stop living, we gotta respect our ancestors, or we gotta live the way of the Bible. All of those things go back to all those days, and all those days ago, people had large families. What the fuck is everybody talking about? Oh yeah, you have a new mind, and you don't see it. You speak confusion. You speak double-minded.
That don't make up for you being absent though. You know what I'm saying? Now it's better than not having money, but it's not the best situation, especially you not owning up to your responsibilities as being a sperm donor. You're not owning up to your responsibilities because
he called himself a sperm donor. Holy fucking shit. I mean, I know he's talking about bad men, but Jesus Christ.
You got to be responsible with what's in your body, and you putting that sperm in her body. You putting the kid in her. It's not the other way around. So you got to be responsible with every action that you take. I could agree with Dr. Brown right now. She's speaking facts, and it's.
You say that because you haven't been destroyed by a woman because of money. That's why you say that. You say that because you don't know the power of money. You've never had a woman do the nastiest shit in the world for less effort than you've ever put in. You don't understand what that's like. You don't know what it's like to have people want you and throw their fucking morals and everything they would do for one man, throw all that away for another man. That in his mind's like, I'm gonna just discard her. While you would wife her to fuck up, and she wouldn't even let you lick her fucking boots.
I ain't gonna lie. It's not a lot of females or women or ladies that I side with. But this one right here, not just cause she attractive. I'm siding with her because
she wouldn't even fucking take you on a date. She wouldn't even look at you. If you seen her walking down the street, you'd smile at her, wave, and she'd look at you and keep walking.
What she's saying makes complete 100% sense. Cam cooked. He's cooked. I mean, look what he wearing, bro. You can tell his ideals and everything is cooked because of that. Like, she's speaking facts though, for sure.
She is.
Yeah, almost. That's completely unfair and that's selfish. And so, yes, you're taking your time in this department, but you're not taking your time in this department, which means you're compartmentalizing. And compartmentalizing never works. Compartmentalizing hurts everybody involved. Everybody who's in this box and that box and this box and that box and...
I mean, I can agree with that, you know, but the thing is, no one can stop them. Except the women. So, you know, you complaining, or me complaining, or this man is agreeing, and he can do whatever he wants, because women allow him. Older women like you, that are very fine, I might add, don't want other men. And those men, you know, they're gonna do what they want. So you're gonna be alone. Majority of black women that, you know, become successful, and majority of black men that are not successful, we're gonna be alone, even though we like you and stuff. You know, we're not gonna. And Newtons and all these rich, they're gonna do whatever they want.
This box, and then here you go over here trying to figure out what box you're gonna feed or entertain or do. Then you're looking outside to figure out who's your next victim to put in the box. It's unhealthy.
I don't think they live that lifestyle where they're worrying about going to one house and to the next. He's fucking Cam Newton. They should be fucking in his estates and his houses, and they should be clouding around him. He's a fucking king. What the fuck do you women think a man builds himself up for? So he can go to this house? No, I'm the man. You fucking peasants come to me. I'm the one fucking giving everything. I built this here. What are you talking about? It's retarded. Other races of people know that. When you're the one, like, you don't fucking wait for him to, oh yeah, my daddy's gotta come to my, no, I gotta go over to fucking daddy's house. It's lit over there. Oh, my mom's not the mom and I'm not the family that lives in the fucking main house with them. We're over there in fucking New Jersey or... Listen, man, I don't think these children are complaining. I don't think these, I mean, they you know, they could be complaining, and everybody could be, you know, who knows? But it's like, when it comes to this freedom thing that everybody swears people are allowed to have, and then when it comes to this I got money shit, and women saying, I don't understand. What is there to understand? Freedom and money. No one wants to go by the old school moral rules. So as long as women don't do it, men won't. Men don't have to. What the fuck are you talking about? Men become the man women want. He can't get this shit off if women actually said, no, you have to marry me before I have a baby with you. If you don't do it, then no. If every one of them believed that and lived like that, he could never do this.
And it's a huge dysfunction within our black community that I truly believe personally, statistically, mental health wise, and
it's because of the men, right? It's not because the women don't realize they have all the power to shape their fucking men. They're so smart. They figured out if I fucking live morally, the men have no choice because they are going to want women. And then we will only pick the ones that are moral, regardless if they have money or not, because we're not gonna die alone. So you better get on your fucking moral shit, black man. Because, you know, morals have nothing to do with money, but it does entail money, because you can't be a good moral man without providing, right?
community wise, that black men would stop.
Black men will what?
Stop doing that. That they would stop that dysfunctional behavior of compartmentalizing.
Well, why is she?
And creating houses, not homes, and then finally a home with the wife. And then you have all these other houses that are homeless, but you over here at some point when you do get a wife, if you do, I'm saying if that's what you want, you will, you get whatever you want, you're trying to create a home. Totally dysfunctional and extremely, that's the epitome of selfish.
I agree. The blame's on the wrong person, though. You women are very selfish. You don't get what you want because you don't realize it's a trick, and you being selfish and trying to do this, you lose and lose and lose and lose. Oh well.
Okay, you can put it on the man. I take the responsibility.
Oh my god, I can't believe this fucking idiot said that.
For everything that I do, I take it. But what about the women that's laying down with the dude, letting them nut in on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it gotta be accountability on both sides, but
So, why are you taking responsibility for being a bad man that you're fucking not, you idiot ass, goofy, fucking dumb asshole? I take responsibility for treating black women like shit, but I don't. But they don't want me because I don't have money. You sound retarded.
at the end of the day, women don't take accountability. It's a part of their character. Women, to me, are like children. They got the same amount of accountability. So if they make mistakes, I'll let them make the mistakes because they don't ever want to take the accountability. Men, on the other hand, they do got to take the accountability. So they.
So, if a woman never takes accountable that I'm making these men have all the power because I don't live morally, then men will correct their problems? Men being correct somehow is going to make them be correct.
Want to push everything on us, we just got to eat that up. I mean, we got to eat it up regardless, so we might as well just eat it up.
Enemy is selfish.
We got to eat it up that they only want men with money, and it takes like most of our life to get it. And the whole time you get shit on by them, and when you get it, you know, most of us, you know, they remember the dark days. So you're stained and bitter, and then you realize all rich men get robbed with marriage and kids, and you know it stains your heart more. So about time you actually make it up there, you're like you're not the same because of women. But you gotta take responsibility and remove all of that from your heart and be like, I'm just gonna pick one of you and hope you don't destroy me.
I'm done. You can go for
Okay,
it.
say less. All right, so
Say less.
Hey, he hurt.
What identifies as a broken home?
He's hurt? No, I don't think he's hurt by anything. He's fucking rich. Nothing can hurt his feelings.
What you have going on with these, whoever you're not in the house with, is a broken home. It's called a blended family. It's called a blended family.
That means
that the family is blended. So blended.
So blended means broken.
Yeah.
Okay. So
hot in here.
the guy that you were entertaining, you would go as low as 26.
That I would entertain.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
And as high as what age?
Whatever man that doesn't have kids.
As high as
Whoever doesn't have kids, whatever age he is with no kids.
I just
No, that's the age. I'm saying I don't have an age range as far as how old if he has no kids.
So your
he's a candidate.
non-negotiable is a person who does not have children.
My non-negotiable is a person with kids, but yes, I get what how you're saying it, yes.
So you cannot date a person. You cannot be with a
I
person.
can, but I'm choosing not to.
So
I can be with anyone, but I'm choosing not to.
You're
I gotta correct it. It's my narrative, Cam.
That's
I
it.
can.
That's
jumping in,
I
jumping out. It's either
Cam.
That's
No, it's
no,
not. I
no,
can't.
no,
There's no such thing. I
exactly.
can date
Yes.
whoever I want. I am
Yes.
definitely well equipped to do so.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna allow that word to be something that fits what I can't do. I'm well.
Yes. People can literally find love in other people, not just their stupid fucking fake standards. But you won't. But are you gonna find your standards? Or are you gonna, choose reality? No. So everyone's gonna do the...
I mean, I agree. I'm looking straight right here in front of my screen, and it's in the middle of my screen right there. I mean, look at her, bro. She look good.
Yes. Let's take a look at her. She don't look like no doctor, I'll tell you that. Wouldn't have thought she was a doctor. Very beautiful. And she's a doctor. You know? She doesn't have kids or a husband. By her choice. There's nothing wrong with that. But, when you talk about your community and building things, and you're not trying to... If you don't just do the things that build communities, then talking means nothing. You're not helping. You won't do the thing that makes communities, families. Because of stupid fucking choices. Of, you don't have money. You talk funny. You're from the ghetto. Well, who the fuck else came for you?
41, she look 41, bro. Y'all gotta be real with me.
Shut your goofy ass up.
So when I'm 60, she gonna be 73. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna die before her anyways, because men, you know what I'm saying, our life expectancy way lower than women anyway.
I wonder why Cam Newton just don't give a fuck no more.
It really depends on what the vibe would be like in person, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I'm not gonna go out the way to do it, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, right now, my focus is not on that. But I mean, if a female came around my life and she was cool and everything matched up and I fucked with her the whole way, and my intent was to, actually talk to her, if I'm talking to her, I'm trying to crush. It could always go farther. It just don't end up going farther because the vibes don't be matching all the way type shit. But this is what I'm gonna say about the thing is like, if your intent is not to be with that person, you can do whatever. You can fuck if you want to, bro. But make sure that you being safe while doing it. That's it.
You see why we're doomed? We're doomed. We're fucking doomed. This shit is like, it's laughable at this point. It's laughable.
Just make sure that you being safe while.
Yeah, whatever.
Create brokenness, whether it's through a child, whether it's through a relationship, whether it's through themselves. It doesn't have to be a beautiful baby, but you're creating brokenness. And broken people can come from married households. I'm not saying that a two-parent household can't create the result of a child who then has brokenness and creates broken blended families everywhere. I'm not negating that.
That's not my point.
No, I know, I'm making that point. But yes.
But my point.
My answer is I not only identified that those homes are houses without a home because he's not in them,
Yeah.
but also that he's a broken man.
But you're going to be with a broken man.
No, I won't. I just said I wouldn't be with a man. I wouldn't be with a broken man who has multiple kids. I would
No, not multiple. I'm talking
a kid. It doesn't matter.
So you're not going to date a man with children.
No, but let me clear this up because you said I won't date a broken man. That's not what I said.
No, I said, are you, listen to what I
heard you. Let me answer it. Hold on.
Financially, she doesn't understand the question. A man with children is because he has money. Men without children are good men. They don't have money. That's why they don't have children, stupid ass.
We all have a level of brokenness. So will I date a broken man? Yes. Am I going to date a certain type of brokenness? No.
Of course you're not.
And that type of brokenness is a man who has kids outside of me isn't something that's conducive for what I want forever.
But
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Will you date him?
No.
So that goes to my point. I'm trying to ask a question. You have two different men right here. One man who has...
I will not date a man with kids.
Okay, that's all I'm asking.
Yes.
Doesn't matter if you're a good man or not. I only date a man that don't have kids. Most men that don't have kids are the 50% of black men that don't have the great jobs. You don't want men. You've given up statistically. Just not in your mind. You just don't get it yet. That's what it is. You don't get it.
It's off of the statistics.
Here we go. Go ahead and be a statistic and say it, because I hear it all the time. And
what?
Say it.
You say what you're saying, and I'm going to either...
Based on statistics, most men have kids. Go for it.
At your age.
But that's why I said early on, Cam, when you said young and remember the patience of me being older woman, I said, well, for, a woman who has certain qualifications or criterions like no kids, that would be, I have to have enough brain cells to know, baby, that's the payoff. Okay, he may be younger, successful, no kids, but now you have to make sure you implement the patience or you get you a...
Younger man that's successful with no kids, yes, you are very highly attractive. But if I was the younger version of me with no kids, oh yeah, that guy does exist. But I wasn't rich. If I had money, shorty, you look like so many chicks I've seen on my adventures outside this East Coast. You look like so many other women. And then, I got money. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm young. And then there's young women around. You know how hard it is gonna be to pick you over the younger women that can definitely have kids? I gotta fucking think about it if it's with you. And then our maturity level is not the same. You're a 40-year-old grown-ass woman. I'm a younger man. So, unless you're a little more immature as a woman, because they're not raising young men to be super mature no more. So what the fuck are you talking about? The maturity level that you want only comes with an older man. Most of the times the money you want only comes with an older man. And the men that are young with money, if they're not mature, you're not getting picked, you're getting dicked.
Older man who has kids, and he could have been married with his kids. There's a lot of different scenarios why men have kids, okay? But then you don't have to have as much patience with him as maturity-wise. But do you want to have patience to say, and it's not even dealing with, because that's not bad, you want to have enough patience to gut the fact that you are dating a man with young kids or grown kids, and that's against what you want, your value system. For me...
And like I say, with all choices, there's nothing wrong with that. We can all choose what we want. If we make the statistics harder for ourselves to find it, does it mean it's not going to happen? I don't know. Like, there's so many different type of people, and yeah, some young men are getting successful at a young fucking age, and some of them are mature. You know, just like there are older women that still have babies naturally, you know? So, it's just not what people, you know, say to do because there's dangers. There's things you have to face, like a young man that can change his mind at any time he wants and get a younger version of you 10 years after he finds you at 40 when you're 50 and he's 30 and he says, wow, she sure is not the way she was. She doesn't have that vibrantness. She doesn't want to go places. She did it,
I rather choose the poison of, I'll have patience with you, baby. We'll just have to figure this out, and I'm cool with that, and we'll have a good time in the meantime. Then I know that you have kids. It's against something I never wanted as a child. And now, if you have young kids, I'm going to be very involved because I'm a loving woman. I'm never going to take
But you're giving a scenario that
I mean, that's a good thing. At least you know if you do choose a man that is, he has kids and, you know, because like you said, you're a person that can choose either or, but you prefer. So I understand what you really mean.
you're saying.
Yeah, that wouldn't do. Right? And those are the reasons why I wouldn't do them.
For sure.
Because I'm going to be involved, right? I'm never going to be a woman who's not.
But I must defend this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Monkey wrench.
I have 8 children. And
That's bad.
Beautiful babies.
I will not, no baby mother of mine could ever say that she's a single mother. Because single mother insinuates that she has no help.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
So, for me
It
in
just
my
means that she's
situation,
What's the one thing all the single mothers complain about? I need help. I need money. They don't really say I need a man in my life. They don't give a flying fuck. They're like, this nigga's job ain't enough, or the nigga ain't getting child support to me. They don't say I want a husband. They say I need money. His baby mothers will never complain about that. And if they want to see him, well, they all know that they're his baby mothers. They're not fucking stupid. They know what time it is. If he comes to the house, they know what time it is. I'm sure they invite him over as much as possible to be the favorite one. What the fuck are you people talking about?
Mm-hmm.
life be lifing. That's a common.
Yeah, it does. I
Straight
agree.
up.
And my situation is a product of life happening.
Mm-hmm.
So,
AKA, I'm a product of I can do whatever the fuck I want.
And none of us are exempt from it.
No, a lot of us can't do whatever you want. And that's why, life is lifing.
You're not learning from your experiences. You got to add that part in there.
of course.
Right,
So
right.
we have preferences. We
100%.
have things that we could say, okay, I would love to do this.
Right.
I'm raised in a church, so my father would always direct us to say, hey, be this, be that, be that, be this.
Right.
But I can also tell my father this. Your reality
Mm-hmm.
is not my reality.
100%.
You walking into 7-Eleven is different than your son walking into 7-Eleven.
Sorry.
Makes
Big-
sense to you.
Big
So,
difference.
I can agree with you, and we can agree to disagree,
Mm-hmm.
that I'm not creating broken homes. I'm doing the best with the situation that I was given and am given.
No, you don't want to settle down with a fucking good woman because it's hard to find, but I'm sure you could have found one by now. I'm sure there's plenty of really good women that were young and beautiful. And you just was like, nah, I'm not this, nah, I'm Cam Newton. I can do whatever I want. I have a choice. I could be a moral man, but I don't want to. I want to be this man because no one can fucking do nothing about it.
So, hands-on father? Absolutely. I don't subscribe to just bringing fatherless children or motherless children into this world. I have an unbelievable relationship with the mothers of my children.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's what people should focus on, but they don't.
it's healthy co-parenting that we show the children real love, real communication.
Right.
The fuck is the difference between him And the average guys or the above average little guys that, you know, that you just have children with every day and they have their good jobs, their hustles and shit. And they're the same way. Like this, what are you talking about?
Real orders of operations, and I think that's key because even though we have this unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if
You get it, ladies? It's a fucking dream. It's a 1 in a million nigga. The rich fucking guy that's coming and charming up. You have a better chance than Averageville or, you know, the regular. You're not, you're chasing a fucking dream. The niggas that are fucking up there telling you to your face and you just can't understand what the fuck they're saying to you. The same thing the men tell men. Stop thinking all the women you run into are fucking the unicorn. 90% of the women you meet don't even like you. They'll fucking get in relationships with you to suck you dry. They fucking will do whatever. You're not realizing some people are in survival fucking mode out here. All day, every day.
unspoken societal pressure to do this and be this, but that's just not, that's a unicorn that you're waiting for. Because if I'm sitting up here telling you like, yo, I have aspirations to have this, but my experiences have shown me that that person really doesn't exist. So when I'm asking or I'm asked questions of, is the expectations unrealistic?
Right.
Because my reality has garnered unbelievable connections with women around the world. Not in Africa, I haven't been in Africa, right? But at the same time, I've been able to make the best of my situation. And I can't say that that situation ever resulted into a broken home.
Got it. So this is my thing. You can label it whatever your her ego needs it to be labeled so that you feel good about.
I'm gonna leave it there because it's all word semantics, and I'll clear it up for him, even though I don't really agree with him. You have broken homes because, you know, you're not all together and stuff. But what he's saying is, I make broken homes, but there are happy people in those homes. Shut the fuck up. You wish you was one of my baby mothers. Your kids wish they were my kids. Shut the fuck up. For all the worst and all the good, all the bad, all the shit you pop, 90% of the women in the world wish they was fucking this. And